Dang. He ate that up.
Hey y'all, so welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're gonna be making some hibachi. So we're gonna have a little bit of shrimp, a little bit of chicken, some steak with I think I'm doing shrimp fried rice instead of like just putting shrimp on the side, but we gonna see. But first and foremost, I'm gonna actually prep my steak. We picked up some ribeye. Okay, so we're gonna prep that, not ribeye, excuse me. We got New York strip steak tonight. 2, I should put on an apron. Get our gloves on. Okay, let's get to it. All right, so like I said, we got 2 New York strips. And I'm gonna dice these up into like little squares. So our steak is cut up. So we're gonna toss it into this bowl right here. I'm gonna season this steak with the prime steak with black garlic and truffle seasoning. And I also got some thyme. Have to open it up so that thyme can come out. And my husband would tell me to put that on after, but this is my steak. I'm gonna add some rosemary on there. And some olive oil. We're just gonna mix this all up. Y'all have people that like every time it's something that includes steak, shrimp, and chicken, they want all 3. I'm just a chicken and shrimp type of person. But my husband and my sister, they gotta have all 3. They want the steak, the chicken, and the shrimp. All right, so that's our steak, it's ready. Well, we're gonna set it to the side because we gotta do our chicken next. So we got our chicken thighs, boneless, skinless. We just gonna dice these up the same like we did the steaks. These into little cubes. Let's get this extra excess fat off of it. Have to smell my food. All right, so we're just gonna dice these up into little chunk size pieces, dice size pieces, however. So our chicken is finished being diced up. So we're just gonna toss it in this bowl. We're gonna go ahead and get it seasoned and marinated. Garlic powder. I love garlic powder, y'all. So yes, I go heavy on the garlic powder. I got some onion powder. I'm doing some cowboy butter with Dijon butter and chili. I got some smokehouse salt and pepper. Some smoked paprika. I am going in with this Japanese with soy, ginger, and garlic sauce. This is gonna be my little marinade. If you got teriyaki, use teriyaki. Whatever floats your boat. And I still got some soy sauce. I got a little sesame oil. You do not need a lot of this, y'all. It's very strong. Not too much. And we can get this mixed up. And it smells so good. So good. So we're gonna let that sit for a while. Now we're gonna get our wings seasoned up. And we are doing like a sweet sesame wing, I guess you could say, with some honey and all that on the sauce. So I'm just pretty much gonna season this with the same things that I seasoned my chicken thighs with. This is my garlic powder, my onion powder. I'm gonna do the Montreal chicken seasoning for this one because these are gonna be fried. So that's what I'm gonna go in with these with. Smokehouse salt and pepper, gotta have that. Smoked paprika. We're gonna add our sesame oil. We're gonna add us some soy sauce. And we're gonna go in with that Japanese sauce again. And just mix that up. Add a little bit more seasoning. That's how our chicken looks, and we are going to let this sit for a bit. Now we're gonna go in with our wild caught shrimp, and we're gonna season this up. So I'm doing onion powder, and with shrimp, you know you don't gotta do too much. Garlic powder, a little bit of the smokehouse, and I'm using some garlic herb with sea salt and lemon. Sesame oil, soy sauce, Japanese sauce, and the smoked paprika. Let's mix that up. And now if you want to dice these up too into like smaller sizes, if you get the big shrimp, then you can, so they can fit right into your rice. But these gonna shrink down anyway, so we good. So like the chicken and the steak, we're gonna let this sit to the side just so it can get some of those juices and those seasons like soaked in there. Our vegetables, we're gonna be doing some green onions, yellow onion, and I got some carrot. Now, I should have got more than one carrot, y'all, but I ended up with one carrot. Okay, don't ask me how. I just ended up with one carrot. So we're gonna dice up our carrot first. It's already washed. Now, I kind of had one of these to be in. Do I want these round or thin slices? We're just gonna go with round slices today. Easier that way. Also, you could just get the frozen carrots and peas bag. Especially if you like me and you like a quick cook, just get the frozen carrots and peas. Inside of shrimp fried rice, the fresh carrots, just, I don't know, just tastes better. Just gonna put them on my little tray here. Okay, now we got some green onions, and we're gonna chop up our green onions. I think I'm gonna dice up another green onion too, because I like to put some on top just for like a nice pretty garnish. Why these onions kind of burning my eyes a little bit? They're not as strong as your regular onions, but I can definitely... I never had a green onion burn my eyes, but I can definitely feel it. Right, throw those on our little tray here. All right, now we got our onion. Let's go ahead and dice this up. And we actually do not need the whole onion, so I'm just gonna cut some of it up. Woo! The onions is doing it for me. All right, we got our onions chopped up. And all of this is like to your preference, to your liking. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Them got to me. But all of this is to your preference, to your liking. However much onion you like inside yours, however much carrots. I recommend about 2 carrots if you're going to chop your carrots up. And then some green onion. God, we almost forgot to cut this ginger up. Cannot have hibachi without your ginger. Kind of need a small knife. Don't want the ginger to overpower your food, so please do not overdo the ginger. All right, I think that's it. Okay, so now we're gonna get our fry basket. Not fries. We gotta get chicken wings. We're gonna get our deep fry heated up. So I got some grapeseed oil that I'm going to fry my chicken in. We need a little bit more than that. I'm trying to think if I want to actually like double fry these, because I do want them to be extra crispy. So when I think of like sesame wings, you know, you want them kind of crispy. I went to this Asian place and we had some Asian wings, and they was twice fried Korean wings actually. It was so good. Let me see where we at. We splashing? All right, I think that's good. So we're just gonna turn this up. I'm gonna put this on, it say 365, but I always put my deep fryer on 375. So I'm gonna put it on 375. And just let that warm up, y'all. And then we're gonna come over here to the griddle, and we're gonna warm up the griddle too. Let's warm up our griddle. So we're gonna warm this griddle right on up. And I just simply turn my griddle up to the highest temp. I thought it was telling me 490 was the highest. 500 is the highest temp on this griddle. So that's what I just turned it up to. So our oil is ready. And our griddle is still warming up. So we're gonna go ahead and put these chicken wings in. Save room in the basket, a little room, so they can all fry. Oh, wow. Let's add another flat. All right, we're just gonna dump those in. All right, let's see if our griddle is ready. It's ready. I'm gonna add a little bit of some oil to the griddle. I think we're gonna do our chicken first. So let's add a little oil and let that oil warm up a little bit. All right, so we just gonna let our chicken cook down. Our wings are still not ready. Maybe I should listen to the thing. All right, those are like a little too brown for me. Okay, I'm gonna put it on 365. I should listen, right? 375, 365, okay. We're gonna leave it on 365. A little bit too brown, not the color that I wanted them to be. But they do look nice and crispy. All right, let's dump some more in here. We're going in with the drums this time. Let's add a flat to the roster. All right, we're gonna dump these. I'm gonna keep my eyes on these because I want them kind of light. I don't want them like dark crunchy. All right, let's check out chicken thighs. All right, we're gonna flip some of these. I'm gonna check the temps on these because I'm ready to pull these out. My deep fryer ain't doing what I needed it to do today. So good. I promise y'all it's not burnt. I promise you. I'm just going by the deep fryer. All right, let's add in another batch. That chicken's so good, y'all. Perfectly seasoned. It's not over seasoned and it's not under seasoned. It tastes really good. And I know it's gonna slap when I get that sauce on there. All right, we're gonna drop these. Our chicken looks like it is about finished. We're gonna go in with our Japanese sauce and our teriyaki sauce. Honey. And just toss those. And that sauce. Let's give it a taste. 10 out of 10. Kind of hot. 10 out of 10. Our chicken is definitely ready to come off now. Looking good, smelling good. Look at that. All right, let's get our griddle cleaned off a little bit. A little oil. Next, we got our New York strip steak going on. And we're just gonna let those pieces cook. I ain't do all that.
Just like sum it up. I was just about to say, like in this part right here, you might want to cross one of the 2 little pieces that might need to be split.
Okay. Just a little on there, not a lot. Oh, you clean grill soup? They want a sizzle. Now you done came over here.
They know what to do on this grill.
I think they good to go. I didn't want to cook them all the way well done. You know, just like a notch under well done.
There you go.
So,
I might want to get you one forever.
so let's go ahead and take them off. Over here some. I still gotta put my shrimp on there. There you go. Teach you.
Say this ain't the smoker, huh? Okay.
And just be throwing it. Just giving it out. They look good too.
Thank you.
You did a little stir. And think you came over here and really did something.
I saved the day.
By coming to stir. That little do look a little more juicy since you came. They do look a little more juicier. Steak and chicken is done. Go ahead and taste one. You know you want to. You know you want to.
You look at chicken.
Oh. Sorry. You decided to eat all the food before the food done. What's your name? I need my shrimp. Hand me that shrimp. Thank you. Toss them on there, baby. Thank you. Gotta get that juice off of there. Yes, sir. Y'all had a griddle malfunction a few minutes ago, so my griddle is trying to actually get back up to its right temperature. Because one of my sockets had clunked out on me in the middle. All right, our shrimp is ready to come off. So we got our steak, our chicken, and our shrimp ready. And all we gotta do is sauce our wings. We got our ginger on here. We got some carrots, our onions, and some green onions. We're gonna save a little bit of our green onions to put on top. Leave that alone.
Okay, cool.
My peas were frozen, but they are not frozen anymore because I had them sitting out. Trash that for mama. Alright, so I got this kind of rice inside of the pack because it's already like sticky a little bit. So all you gotta do is just dump this inside of the pan. But you can of course use day old rice. So our rice. And I got 4 packs of these. Huh? Let that get a little bit of steam. Rice can kind of break up, get a little softer. Phone had died, y'all, so I don't even know where we stopped at. So anyways, we got our shrimp fried rice going here. We got our eggs already fried inside of the rice, and I added some shrimp inside of this rice also. So we just gonna go ahead and let this just sit here and steam up a little bit and stay warm while we go ahead and sauce our wings. Okay, so we're gonna start on our sauce for our wings. So we're gonna start off with some butter, some soy sauce. Let's turn that down to low. Sesame oil. Gonna go in with some honey. Some brown sugar. Sesame seeds. Give our sauce a little stir. And if you want to thicken it up, of course, you can go in with some cornstarch slurry. But that's pretty much our sauce. You can add in some teriyaki in this. I can add in that Japanese inside of here. So we got our chicken wings. My husband said they taste like Chinese chicken wings, so y'all know what that means. Okay, so got my sesame sauce. I'm just gonna dump that all over those wings. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of this, what's this called? Japanese sauce. I bet these would be fire if I dumped them back in the grease. That would be so fire. I'm gonna have my husband to cut these pineapples down. So what you're gonna do is, you could cut the top off if you want to, but I like to leave the top on sometimes because I feel like it looks cuter like that. But you basically cutting it down the middle. And then we're gonna have to take the guts out. Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna put the food inside of the pineapple?
Yes, once the guts come out. I'm gonna put the guts in here. If it makes it easier for you, just cut the top off. If that makes life easier. Okay?
You can just try it this way.
Okay. Careful. Gracias. Cut some of that at the top. So there you go.
Definitely need to get them balls.
There you go. You kind of like, but not cut so deep. And then you could like.
Well, look like you got it.
Nah, not really. I'd rather you do it. So all of our pineapples are done, y'all. I ended up buying an extra pineapple. First it was by accident, but my husband ended up chopping the leaves off this by accident, so it actually kind of worked out. So we're gonna go ahead and plate one of these so I can show y'all how it looks. His pineapple. And I definitely had to warm everything back up. So he's gonna be having this shrimp fried rice. And he like his with steak, chicken, and the shrimp. So I'm just gonna put all of his on top. Put the chicken right there. Let's gonna put the steak here. And then we're gonna put the shrimp here. We're gonna top it with some green onions. Just a little bit more. Sesame wings also. I'm gonna put some flats on here. I should have made space up here. So like, the wings could go at the top. That's how I think I want to do it. Yeah. I'm gonna put the wings up here. Cause I didn't want it to go on the side, so move the shrimp around a little bit. All right, so we're just gonna place his wings. I'm gonna just do 3 for the presentation. Just for the presentation. Okay, he's not a big sesame seed person, so I'm just gonna add a little bit on top. And then we gonna go in with some teriyaki sauce. Let's do it on the side of the plate. Ooh, that look good. Ooh. That is my husband's dinner for tonight. So we got steak, shrimp, chicken, and we got some sesame wings on the side with some shrimp fried rice. Y'all, smell good and look good. I just had to give y'all an up close and personal look. We're gonna have my husband to try his food.
I got wings in there too.
And do.
I got shrimp.
And do.
And steak.
And do.
And chicken.
And do.
Okay.
You ain't asked about that rice though, and them vegetables.
I ain't worried about
Oh, okay. All right. Let's dig down up in there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Get your wing.
Let me know some.
Dang. He ate that up. You good? Okay.